Hi guys, hoping you're well. Are you a designer or an international student looking for an opportunity to study in the creative and fashion industry, however, at postgraduate level? Well, I have some exciting news. The University of Arts London is offering scholarships worth £50,000 for designers and international students to study in London, the Queen's City. Now, the University of Arts London is home to some of the renowned schools of fashion, design, and art in the world, and has been a launchpad for many of the industry's most successful and influential figures. Now, this university has graduated designers such as Stella McCartney, and Stella McCartney's label belongs to the very famous Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. Oh my god, I hope I pronounced that well. But it's the Louis Vuitton company, the LVMH, and it also home to designers like John Galliano. John Galliano worked with Dior like back in the 1996. Home to Alexander McQueen. So it's a big university for the designers. And so, if you're a designer, you're an international student, you want to take your skills to the next level, then this scholarship is perfect for you. Not only will you have access to world class facilities, but you'll explore the vibrant culture and fashion of London. So, without wasting so much time, let's just get into it. So, this is the page for the scholarship. It's called the University of Arts London International Postgraduate Scholarship that is worth £50,000, and it talks about covering tuition fees, accommodation at one of the UAL's halls of residence, and may also contribute towards living costs. So up to four University of London School of Arts international postgraduate scholarships are available. Now, who is eligible? Criteria 1, you must hold an offer to study a full-time taught master's course at one of UAL's colleges and institutes starting in 2023/2024. And your course must offer either a graduate diploma, Master of Architecture, MA, and all that qualification. You're not eligible if you already hold a UK postgraduate. So criteria 1, you have to have an offer. So where do you get the offer? Now, this is the page for the colleges. So these are the colleges and what's on offer. So each college has a long established global reputation for producing outstanding work. So we have the Camberwell College of Arts, Central St. Martin's, Chelsea College of Arts. There are many schools, the London College of Fashion. So you come here and you look for a course, and it has to be a master's course. So I did that for you. And so when you click on a course like this one, so let's say you've chosen to do a master's in fashion design management, and it has to be postgraduate. So you have the course overview here, the student work, teaching staff, fees and funding, entry requirements, and now you have to apply. Now we want to head over to entry requirements because we want to apply. Then once we have our offer, now we can apply for funding. So the requirements are simple: just an honors degree at 2.1 or above in a related discipline or equivalent qualifications. So the equivalent now qualifications could be, if you don't meet the course entry requirements, you can still be considered. If you demonstrate related academic or work experience, quality of personal statement, strong academic, professional reference, or a combination. Then there's an English language requirement. Most schools in the UK, most schools in the European, in English speaking countries, they'll ask for the IELTS, and it's a band 7. Oh, okay, with a minimum of band 6 in reading, writing, listening. And then they've given the selection criteria. However, what is important to know is that is the only requirement. As long as you meet the English and you have done your bachelor's at that level, then you can apply. And then, so there's apply now for international students. And then it includes the information you need to know how to apply. The application deadline is 3rd April 2023, since this one has passed. And then they are saying for this postgraduate, there are 2 rounds of application to ensure consideration and fairness of all the applicants. So round 1 is passed, now we are at round 2, and the deadline is that April 2023, and then it's good to submit your application early enough. Now, there are 2 ways international students can apply to a postgraduate course: through one of our official representatives in your country, or by direct application. We want to choose direct application. So you read the information you need to apply to study, and then there's some information there, and then start your application now. Now, before you start your application, there's extra information they need for you to apply. So your application form must be supported by the following 3 documents: a CV, to include your full education and employment history; a master's project proposal. You should outline a proposal for a research topic you were interested in completing as your master's project, and it should include these 5 things, and should be a maximum of 500 words. So that's not really long, it's achievable. Then the personal statement, you should say why you want to study and what your main areas are for research and how they fit to this course. There's no requirement for portfolio. And then once you do that, then you just apply. And then they need a video as well. We'd like you to submit 2 to 3 minutes video to help us learn more about you. And then you should also put this in your video, and then there would be an interview. If you're selected, it will take place online. Then if you're successful at the interview, then you're offered a place. And please note, you're not guaranteed for an interview, however it's good to try. And then they'll notify you of your application. And then once now you submit your application and you're accepted, that's when you come back here. So you must hold an offer to study. So now you've already applied, you have an offer. 2, you need to be a resident of one of the low income countries, and these countries were listed, and there are so many, and our country, my country, our country, sorry. Yeah, so the countries are listed here. At the bottom, there are many qualifying countries. We have almost all the countries in Africa. Yeah, actually all the countries in Africa, not almost, but all of them, because they fall under this criteria. And also the other criteria is your annual household income must be £50,000 or less at the point of application. I know most households in these countries have such an income, so the income is maybe less, so you meet the requirement. And then criteria 4, you provide a personal statement as part of your scholarship application, which responds to the following questions with 350 words. So remember, the other statement you gave was for getting an offer at the university. Now once you get the offer, now you're writing this one for the scholarship application. And number 5, they require some supporting evidence of your income. Yeah, so the evidence they need from you is your income, your country. So you need to show that you're a resident of that low income country. Also with, of course, official documents. Then if you're an asylum seeker, you show the evidence. And then the annual household, like said. If you're under 25 and supported by your parents, you should provide. If you are under 25, provide. And you're independent, you provide your payslip and all that. If you're over 25 as well, then there's also all this to note in terms of the documents. So I think this is very important, and it's the last point according to this particular page about the requirements for that particular scholarship. So I find like it's a bit straightforward if you apply to the college, and also there is enough deadline, because we've seen it's by April, we are in March. So please take the time right now to apply for the college in April, because the deadline for The scholarship application is June, as you find out at the bottom of this page. However, we've seen for the colleges, the deadline is April. So if you really want to apply for this scholarship and you fall in the category of design and fashion, then this is definitely a scholarship for you to consider and apply. So what you do, simply visit the UAL website, submit your application. Don't wait any longer. This is your chance to take your creativity to the next level and make your mark in the fashion and creative industry. Thanks for watching. If you loved the video, please give it a thumbs up, and see you in London if you actually get to apply and go there. Okay, bye bye, and God bless you.